Hey y'all. It's been a while. My life has been crazy busy. And I haven't been able to find any products until just very recently for me to review. So, I'm going to try and do two today. I'm going to start off with the one that kind of brought me back, which is Teddy's Blue Raspberry Soda from the Dollar Tree. Um I saw it. And I love blue raspberry, anything. If you've seen me on Facebook on my previous videos, you get that. Um, because I think I've done a review of Calypso lemonade there, blue raspberry lemonade. So this was right up my alley, and Dollar Tree has raised their prices to $1.25 for everything. Most everything is the starting price. I'm pretty sure they got other items there that are a little more than $1, probably like 2, 3, maybe even 5. But we're not going to focus on that so much. Halloween has come and gone. I didn't get any products reviewed for that, but I will put up a Halloween related one here in just a few minutes, I think. So let's go ahead and try out the soda. Now, this is a lot of soda. Says blue raspberry flavored with other natural flavors. Blue raspberry isn't a thing. It's an artificial flavor. Carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, citric acid, natural flavor, sodium benzoate is a preservative, garum gum arabic, sucre. Sorry, I always have a tough time with that usually. Well, I have a tough time. Sucralose. Sucralose. There it is. Ester gum, Ace K, and blue number 1. So it's blue number 1 color. I don't know what they define as natural flavorings. That's a bit vague. Because the blue raspberry is not a real thing. When it first came out, blue raspberry, I thought it was a blending of raspberry and blueberry, but I don't think that's the case. If it was the case, it's not the case anymore. It's just raspberry flavoring that's been dyed blue. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take my first sip of it because I've been letting it sit in my refrigerator for the past couple of days. And I'm going to go ahead and try it out, see if I'm going to buy it again. There's that hiss from soda. Interesting. Some kind of black thing on it. It's gone. So where did it go? Let's hope that doesn't bode ill. Let's hope it's okay. It tastes like a blue raspberry snow cone. But fizzier, I guess, if that's even a flavor. That's definitely a texture, but it sort of tastes like a blue raspberry snow cone, and it's honestly not that fizzy. It's not as fizzy as a cola would be, or should I say Pepsi or Coca-Cola would be, or even a Sprite. Um, would I buy it again? Right now, I'm leaning towards a no because I'm not a huge soda person. Yeah, I still drink processed sugars, but and sugar in general, and I don't try to drink sodas whenever possible. I know. Actually, I've got a thing of Gatorade. Let's see how much soda is in it for comparison's sake right now. Uh, 36 grams of total carbohydrates, 34 grams of sugar, versus per container, 50 milligrams of sugar. So it's not that much more sugary than the standard Gatorade would be. Actually, it's got less sugar than a standard Gatorade. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, there we go. Had a couple of jars of this. Okay. It's got less sugars than the Calypso. You can see the empty container here. But compared with the Izzy, it's... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm doing the math wrong. I was reading the per serving. Never mind. Per container, it's 50 milligrams. I was thinking 25 and my brain rewrote that. So it's got more sugar than the Izzy, which is by about 19 more grams of sugar. Izzy clocks in at 31 grams. This clocks in at 50 per container. It's got the same amount of sugar as the Calypso. And compared with the Gatorade I usually drink, the Gatorade has more sugar. But it's the volume which we also have to look at. 12 fluid ounces of Izzy, 20 fluid ounces of the Gatorade, and 26 fluid ounces. 20 fluid ounces. So the Gatorade's going to be less sugary because their serving size is 12. So cut that in half. It's showing it at 25. And if we compare that to the Izzy, it's got the same amount of sugar. No, I'm sorry. Again, the total carbohydrates is 31 grams, 29 grams of sugar. But do they use high fructose corn syrup in that? No, I'm not reading any high fructose corn syrup. I feel like high fructose corn syrup, it's worse for me because I think that's one of the source of my panic attacks is high fructose corn syrup mixed with the caffeine out of most colas. Causes me to have the panic attacks, which is why I try to drink less soda and more of other things. Let's see if Gatorade has high fructose corn syrup. On the surface, you're going to think, yeah, it does. Let's take a look at that. So Gatorade is water, sugar, dextrose, citric acid, natural and artificial flavor, salt, sodium citrate, monopotassium. I'm not seeing any high fructose corn syrup. And so yeah, I'm not knocking high fructose corn syrup. I eat a lot of high fructose corn syrup and a lot of other things, I'm sure. And there's sugar everywhere. You can't escape sugar. Okay? If you think you can, you honestly can't because there are going to be sugars in everything. That's just the way it is. But is it processed sugar or is it natural raw sugar? And natural raw sugar, I think, is a little bit healthier than standard sugar. I'm sure even certain vegetables I'm pretty sure vegetables have a trace amount of sugar in it because, it's a byproduct of pretty much every food you eat. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've done biochemistry or anything like that. So, yeah. But that said, if you cook vegetables in like a sauce or something, I'm pretty sure that sauce is going to have some sugars in it. It's just no sugar added, zero sugar. Anything with zero sugar, from my experience, is the is the artificial flavoring. Excuse me, artificial sugars. And there was a study I read one time that they're not much better than standard processed sugar. Um, they're only good for like people with type 1 diabetes, maybe type 2 diabetes. Uh, and that's something that's outside of the scope of my knowledge. But on your digestive tract, I think if I remember the article correctly, I'm not 100%. It's been a while since I've seen that article and let alone read it. Um, it's worse on your digestive health, especially if you're not a um a diabetic. So that said, I try to stay away from the artificial sweeteners as much as possible. And yeah. So anyway, we're getting off on topic here. Would I buy this again? Maybe. If I was really desperate, which sometimes I am. Um it was about $1.25, $1.37 after taxes. I enjoyed it. It's okay. Like I said, it tastes like a snow cone, a blue raspberry snow cone. I'm probably going to drink it in moderation because, in my mind, Gatorade is a little bit healthier, although not by much, um, than the soda is. Wow. Yeah. No. It like I said, I'd have to be really, really desperate um to want to drink this stuff because I'm reevaluating it even after the second drink, and it just tastes awful. It really honestly does. It does taste like $1.37 drink would. Um it's the flavor doesn't hit me as well as it did the first time. Let's have a third drink. I mean, it's there, but it tastes like pure high fructose corn syrup with just an undercurrent of blue raspberry flavoring. And again, comparing it to the Calypso, which is my preferred beverage, they both have the same amount of sugar, but the Calypso tastes better. The Calypso has 6% juice. This says that it does not. So, and the Calypso doesn't use high fructose corn syrup. It does use modified food starch, filtered water, sugar, lemon juice, concentrate, citric acid, which are natural flavors, other miscellaneous natural flavors, lemon fruit pulp, modified food starch, F, D, and C, blue number 1, and EDTA to protect food color. So, Gatorade, preferred, tied with Izzy, also preferred. Yeah, when it gets old, all the coloring settles on the Izzy. Calypso has moved to second place. Somewhere down at the bottom is this stuff, which I don't know if I'm going to be... I might finish it off just so I can say I finished it off and make me feel like I haven't wasted it. but I won't be happy about it. Not like I would with the Calypso, the Gatorade, and Izzy would be. Um, and I'm trying to not be a huge cola drinker because I've discovered my panic attacks get worse if I drink more than one can of soda a day. And even at one can of soda a day, that's still not healthy. So, yeah. So thanks so much for watching. There's a lot there I went through. And I will post this as soon as possible and try to do another one here shortly. Thanks. Bye.